Hey guys, this is Tony here. I've got some quick Battlecruiser footage for you. So in this fight, I'm in a Hurricane. Now, the context of this fight, I didn't actually record the start of this fight, but there is a Cyclone and a Harbinger Navy issue on the other side that aggress me. That's why my shields are low. They forced me through to the other side where these guys are waiting, the Crow, the Kestrel, and the Deimos. Now, at first I decided to go on the Tacklers. I think I made a big mistake here because the Deimos pretty much brawled me, and I think I should have maybe just gone on to the Deimos straight away because the Kestrel and the Crow aren't really doing anything. And as soon as the Deimos gets a scram and web on me, killing the Kestrel and the Crow is probably not top priority. I mean, the Kestrel was in scram range though, so I can kill him fairly quickly. To talk a bit about this this Hurricane fit, I've got the lowest tier autocannons and dual webs. This is so I can track really well. This video was actually recorded about 3 months ago. This was before the Speeple was nerfed and tactical destroyers were overpowered and using afterburners, and this was like a cheap economical fit that I designed to kill tactical destroyers very easily with the super tracking and then dual webs. It's an armor fit. I've got a damage control, a medium ancillary Ripper, then I've got 2 gyros, a 1600 plate, and Energized adapted. And I'm using structure rigs. And I'm using structure rigs instead of Trimarks because they're almost as effective as Trimarks. You lose 4,000 effective hit points, which is about 10% of your EHP, but you don't get the horrible speed penalty from Trimarks. So you can see here the Cyclone has come through, and the Harbinger Navy issue will be joining him very shortly. There it is. And an Ares lands as well on the gate. One big mistake I made here is I should have pre-locked everything. If I had the Cyclone locked a lot earlier, I could have defensively webbed him and defensively scrammed him a lot earlier. Fortunately for me, he doesn't have a scram, he has only a disruptor. So I am able to burn with Microwarpdrive on. The Harbinger Navy issue, I think it's a bait fit without a prop mod. I think he only has a micro jump drive, I'm not sure. It might be he just didn't turn it on, and luckily the Ares just sits at 0 MS on the gate. I probably could have killed him though if he came in, because I managed to get out of damage range of the Cyclone because it has heavy assault launchers, and I'm able to escape. So this next fight is going to be with a Naga. Now this was actually before the Battlecruiser changes, and again it's 3 months old. This was a Naga fit I made. To mostly just kill hacks and cruisers. In the high spots I've got 8 neutron blasters, then in the mids, Microwarpdrive Disruptor, 2 webs, 2 large shield extenders. That's pretty much the only tank I have, so it's pretty light on tank like most attack battlecruisers are. Then I've got a react to control unit, 2 mag stabs, and then in the rig slots I have a hyperspatial. Like I said, this is before the warp speed changes, so having a hyperspatial used to give you the same warp speed as a cruiser. Then I've got 2 Tech 2 Locust rigs on this Naga, and this gives me a 28 kilometer optimal range on null. And the idea of this fit is kind of you kite at range, and if stuff brawls you, you've got dual webs to save you, because the Naga is super slow. But the funny thing is, the Naga is still faster than the Corax. Anyway, so that's kind of what you just want to do. It's just kind of a kiting with blasters fit. It does a ton of damage to 28 kilometers, and you've got dual webs to protect you from fast brawling cruisers, and hopefully you can just outmuscle most ships. So this is a pretty very close fight with a healer, and this healer actually has super pimp drones. So we'll talk about this fight. He puts these drones on me, and this healer also has rapid lights, but fortunately for me, I'm actually able to fight him outside of rapid light range, and I kill the hammerheads first because, well, first of all they're augmented, so killing them is a dent to his wallet, which is very important. But also, because of my dual webs, the hammerheads can't actually keep up with my Naga, even though the Naga is slow as all hell really. But I'm able to also get perfect tracking on even healer medium drones, while I have dual webs on the drone, so I can actually deal with them pretty effectively in the ship, despite having 0 tracking bonus and using battleship-sized weapons. Another really cool thing here in this fight is that the healer doesn't get a missile velocity bonus, so I'm burning away from him right now, and you can see that he was actually launching, he's wasting a lot of his rapid light charges, shooting me, and they're not actually reaching me. They're timing out before they hit my ship, and his rapid light missiles aren't actually going to start hitting until until now when he's like finally in range, as you can see. So he actually, I'm not sure how many charges he wasted, but that's definitely a mistake from him by shooting them when I wasn't in range. You definitely need to micromanage your rapid light charges in a fight like this. So now I move on to the healer, and I've dealt with quite a lot of his drones. I'm debating going in or not at this point because he's getting really low, and he puts another set of drones on me, and I think he's like pretty close to his like reload timer on the rapid lights now. I think he's actually reloading now, but I probably should have kited and killed the Valkyries instead of just brawling in like that. So I ended up dying, but he was in structure and like 2 seconds away from dying, so it's a really cool fight. So here's another fight against sort of a Vagabond, and again, I just want to burn away, like put my Disruptor on him, then like dual webs, and just get as much damage on him as possible. See here that I'm doing like a ton of damage to him, even though the Vagabond's a really strong brawler and it is faster than me. It's like more than 1,000 kilometers a second faster than me. I've got dual webs, so I can always track him, as long as I'm being very efficient with my Microwarpdrive. He does have a Disruptor instead of a Scram for some reason, so I am able to sort of keep ahead of him. If he had a Scram, I think I'd still be fine, double clicking in space and with dual webs, because my base speed will be high to actually end up burning out my Disruptor here, and he does try to walk off, but I'm able to kill him before he's able to leave. Here's kind of another fight that I just want to kind of showcase how, you know, tracking on the Naga isn't too bad. It's a shame it costs too much really for it to be effective on its worth, but there's an Arazu here, and there's a Vengeance, and there's like 3 other dudes in the previous system that were like following me. So I'll go on the Arazu first, because he's obviously the most dangerous ship potentially, because it could have a Scram, it could, you know, I mean, it is, we are in Vale, it's not the first time I've been Black Ops dropped by ships, so able to put on pretty effective damage onto this Arazu. He's shield tanked, as you notice, and he's going down now, but he calls in drones and he runs away. Manticore decloaks here, and this is actually during the skin bug, by the way, when this was recorded, so that's why my Naga is like pure gold. But as long as you're intelligent with your Naga, like this Manticore has AB on, but he's just approaching me for some reason, and as long as if you're intelligent with your speed, you can track even like a Manticore with your Naga. I'll go on to the Vengeance now, but actually was like not able to really do anything to him. So this is like sort of a skip ahead to like 30 seconds after a Crow comes in. And again, I kind of want to show you sort of what happens when you dual web someone. So this is sometimes referred to as the web trick, and so this Crow doesn't have a Scram, I assume. I mean, he doesn't really get into Scram range, but what I'm doing is I'm just burning away ahead in a direction, and while he's dual webbed, he's actually slower than me. And whenever you reduce someone's speed by a large amount, it turns your ship around, and effectively it sets your traversal to 0 for a short period of time. And because I'm faster and moving away, I'm able to get a perfect shot on him and insta-pop the Crow. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this quick Battlecruiser commentary. I didn't put these clips out earlier because of the changes to Battlecruisers and tactical destroyers, and I wasn't too happy with the Naga and how it performed, and I didn't really want to recommend the ship to anyone because I didn't think it was economical enough, and it was really hard to fly, and I think it's pretty bad in the current metagame of fast frigates and pirate cruisers.